Without freedom of speech, we wouldn't know who the idiots are. That must be why they want it banned. Chucky's evil brother, Zucky. That would be an actual horror movie. Warning: unaliving from the ankles down. Blowout special. Yeah, that definitely would be. No, I haven't seen the cat. Why? Memes, 1000 BC. Yep, this is where everything's headed back to. And here's Fashion Fart. The trash man left an AA meeting schedule on my trash can. Well, at least you know someone cares. 18-year-olds love to call people in their mid-20s old, like we're not going to be in the same retirement home together. I'll see you at bingo. We found Nemo. Fish sandwiches are back. Why do so many unalivers bury victims in their own backyards? Not everyone has the trunk space or gas money to drive way out in the middle of nowhere to dump their bodies. Check your privilege. We're all out here doing the best we can. Roses are red. An instrument is the tuba. Woman shocked to find a chicken snuck into her house and was riding around on a Roomba. When the Uber driver misses your turn and you're trying to figure out if you're being kidnapped or not. HR, did you tell your coworkers you had handmade gifts for them and then give them the finger? Me. That was a gift from my heart. My Trader Joe's green juice grew legs and walked off. Why? Please stop stealing my Phage 0% yogurt. This is like the 8th time. Please stop eating my hot dogs. Please put new food in fridge. Getting bored of the same old stuff. 1980. In 2024, we'll have flying cars. 2024. Do not eat this wrapper. Working in IT isn't stressful at all. Dave, age 28. So you saw 5 people beat up a guy on an electric bike. Why didn't you help? I thought 5 was enough. Do tomorrow. Do tomorrow. Why do Americans eat like they have free health care? Macaroni cheeseburger. Now see, it's people like this that make people overseas think we all eat this kind of stuff. I'm happy that you're trying to help me, but please stop pouring water in this vase. These flowers are artificial. Go to the petting zoo, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Schools will reopen on the tooth. Why y'all laughing? Oh, I made a mistake. I meant the tooth. Public education. Uh-oh. Bob, your check engine light's on again. That reminds me. The check engine light's on in my mom's car. I gotta get my code reader and find out what it's about. Stick a turkey leg in a sneaker and let your dog patrol the yard. This would be a hilarious idea. But if that's the turkey's leg, let the turkey patrol the yard. It'd be the size of a velociraptor. My wife might unalive me, but I'm bringing these bad boys home today. I wish I could stop laughing at this. I got a deadline to make. Smork alum. I wanted to stop drinking, but then I remembered the owner of the pub has a family to feed. Well, He's not wrong. Finally, an aisle that caters to my needs. Eternal pain. Extremely crabby 2-year-old napping. Please don't ring my doorbell or you'll make his mom cry. All you guys know that this is true. Make your friends think you're off on holiday. It takes a pretty good imagination to turn a bottle of bleach into a vacation. Well, I guess it does technically work, but I think you might be able to replace the window for less than what the tape cost. Girls, when they see a guy who can't read, with no job, and a gang, is an alcoholic, abusive, and has no future, but he's tall. I'm not sure, but I think they meant the date. Installed on the ceiling. These days, this would be considered a serious threat. When it's career day and your dad shows up to present as a meme lord. These Girl Scouts are savage. This is beneficial for the business and them. The people going to Weight Watchers are just craving sweets, but then when they buy them, they feel guilty, so they go back in Weight Watchers. Finally, someone managed to photograph the moment of delivery. What's the difference between flirting and harassment? If you're handsome, it's flirting. If you're ugly, it's harassment. Life hack. If there's a custom tip option, you can sometimes enter a negative number and make your meal cheaper. Yeah, don't do that. When someone tells me to calm down after they've already teed me off. Yeah, that's just throwing fuel on the fire. Speaking of fuel, Taco Bell is the only place you can still get gas for $1.49. Well, I'll tell you this much, you sure as heck ain't getting that for $1.49, unless this was back in 1999. I ordered 2 cakes and asked them to write happy birthday on both, and this is what I got. I've seen stuff like this before. I can't quite grasp how people can be this dense. I mean, I know people don't have no common sense anymore, but can they really be this dumb? Or do they just do it intentionally? On a side note, writing on a cake is just about the only place that you still see cursive being used these days. What I mean when I say I'm hitting the club. Midwesterners be like lightning, shots, tornado, no fan. It depends on the night. Sometimes I just have to have a fan running. But there are other nights that I just can't have any noise at all. 2 asteroids the size of 100 pugs to pass Earth Tuesday. NASA. They do this stuff intentionally. Just so that people in other nations that use the metric system can laugh at us all the more. No, 100 pugs is not an imperial measurement. I just forgot to write vegan corn dogs. The scariest escape room ever. This is true. It's even worse when you find out that your every word is being monitored by microphones and cameras. I worked as a salesman in a car dealership one time, And because I wouldn't rip off a guy and his wife who was trying to buy a used car for their daughter, I was fired directly afterward. And yes, I was paid on commission, and we would make more money off of a used car than we would from selling a new car. And I could have made a really good check that week from that sale, but I wasn't going to rip someone off for an extra $7,000 or $8,000 just because of their lack of knowledge. And the only way that they could have known is if they had cameras and microphones in my office. State road repairs are underway. Don't tee off the guy with the backhoe. 1998. Don't get in a car with strangers. 2008. Don't meet people from the internet alone. 2019. Uber. Order yourself a stranger from the internet and get into a car with him alone. This is literally true. How can anyone do this horrible of a job? Found the winner of snowplow naming contest in my city. That is a pretty good one. There are two types of people. This is very true. Less salary with good sleep is better than huge salary with bad sleep. Me with less salary and bad sleep. Now, danger! The dog has a lead dispenser and refuses to take his medication. People keep telling me I hung my door upside down. I did it so my dogs can see outside. Who's the stupid one now? That's actually a pretty good idea. I just hope there's some good guard dogs, though. Someone could kick that in and crawl into your house. You can just hear the complaint that made the reason that they had to put up this sign. 4,000 years ago. Today. I'm so healthy. I eat salad every day. Bro told on everybody. Just for context, this guy's in a police interrogation room, and they bought him the whole family meal. Today, I learned that ostriches often walk around and then forget where they are going. Today, I also learned that my spirit animal may be an ostrich. Sad, but true sometimes. Not as bad as I was a couple years ago, though. Money can't buy happiness. Me with money. I miss the internet. Not sure if I miss the internet or just the memes. We all know it. Memes are just about the only good thing left on the internet these days. Opening my microwave to heat up the coffee I forgot to drink, only to find yesterday's coffee that I forgot to drink in the exact same mug, felt very surreal. Hey, would you mind trimming your horrifying tree? No worries if not. It's just that I see it every time I close my eyes, and it whispers to me in my dreams. That thing does look like something out of a horror movie. Anybody know what kind of tree that is? Drop it down in the comments. Probiotics. Antibiotics. This is true, guys. Anytime that you've been on antibiotics for any reason, wait at least several days after you stop taking them, and you do need to take probiotics. And eat yogurt that has the live probiotics in it. Because antibiotics kills everything. When things seem especially rough, just ask yourself, Did I my pants today? And if the answer is no, you're doing all right. Got your nose? One good reason to leave your trailer hitch on your truck. If somebody hits you, they're going to hit your hitch before they get to your bumper. You can't sneeze if you're unconscious. This is true. H2O for you. Please, under no circumstances, drink uranium dioxide peroxide. Guys, I've seen the video clips that made the need for them to put up this warning. There was one video I saw where someone recorded a guy going around and tasting the gas on each pump. I guess he was trying to find out which one had the best flavor for his car. For extra cash, consider robbing offenders. Their address is easy to find, and they can't own lead dispensers. That's not true. Politicians have loads of security. It's a hybrid. It burns gas and oil. For April Fool's Day in 1998, Burger King took out a full-page ad in USA Today announcing the launch of the left-handed Whopper that was designed specifically for left-handed Americans. Burger King said that the condiments of the burger will remain the same, but they will be rotated 180 degrees. Thousands of people showed up the next day asking for the lefty Whopper. Just think, guys. This was in 1998. What do you think would happen if they did this today? My 8-year-old is a jerk and almost made me burn down my house. This is one of those things that would make you really mad if it's done to you, but it's hilarious if you do to somebody else. Hippo swallows 2-year-old whole, then spits him back out alive. Just think, hippos are vegans, but they kill twice as many people as elephants, lions, and tigers combined. Aussie family regrets visiting a beach notorious for monkey attacks after being attacked by monkeys at a famous monkey attack beach in Thailand. If there was only some way that they would have known that this could happen before they went there. Autopsy Club meeting Saturday. Open mic night. Customer states, no matter how much she tries, she can't inflate the tires to 100%. Good thing she didn't have access to a bigger air compressor. It's a wonder the tire didn't blow up even at those pressures. You, right now, watching memes when you... Yeah, we'll skip this one. You're already doing the right thing. Eating more than 5 people is prohibited. McDonald's safety. Hand grenade. Well, if you use it really wrong, it kinda could be. Why aren't you answering that? No caller ID. Hair instruction. Dry clean the dirty. Basked in the sun. Whip lightly. Made in China. Church parking only. Violators will be baptized. An apple a day keeps anyone away if you throw it hard enough. That is true, but it's just too expensive these days. Layla's Kitchen. It's real food. Sure it is. You're not fooling anybody with that. My wife asked if she could have a little peace and quiet while she cooked dinner, so I took the battery out of the smoke alarm. You do that, and you might not get dinner at all. You look like someone who eats bananas for the shape and not the taste. I need to remember this one. That's actually a pretty good insult. I know this photo is fake because there's an employee at every register. When you're slow, but have a sense of humor about it. Be patient. I'm pushing as fast as I can. I hope whoever used this porta potty last is doing okay. Been welding since I was a kid. Yeah, that looks like a pretty clean bead. What is holding up this car? Guys, I looked at this photo very closely. I even zoomed in and things trying to figure it out. At first, I thought there must be some kind of jack holding it up on the other side of that guy. But if it was going straight down, you should see it between his arms. And if it was holding it at an angle, you should at least seen it behind his legs. But I don't see anything anywhere. So the only other explanation is we found Clark Kent working on his farm. He just picked up the car and is just holding it up with his head. Click on one of the videos above to help support the channel. Please hit that like button and subscribe. I thank you all for watching. This is Akorn, over and out.